from Cichy Stadium in Fargo, North Dakota. Good evening, everybody. I'm Jed Thomas alongside Marcella Hansen as we get set for North Dakota High School boys soccer action as the Shanley Deacons prepare to take on the Grand Forks Central Knights. Well, folks, we got a great game in store for you here today as Shanley comes into this one with a mark of 1-0-1, 1 win and 1 tie. GFC, meanwhile, 0-0-2. It is the first game of conference play for both these teams. Everyone is excited. It's a beautiful day for soccer. Right now, I'm going to turn things over to Al Hager on the PA, but stay tuned, folks. North Dakota boys soccer action coming at you in just a few minutes.
And your defending EDC champion, Shanley Deacons! Shanley High School campus, which includes the Cichy Stadium, is tobacco-free. We ask that you refrain from smoking on the school grounds. Also, due to the field turf, sunflower seeds are prohibited in the stadium, which includes the bleachers and the field. Thank you for your cooperation in these matters. The concession stand and restrooms here at Cichy Stadium are located at the north end of the bleachers. For those of you directly challenged and sitting in the bleachers, that is to your left, Plaza. At this time, we now ask that you please rise and remove all headwear as Father Charles LaCroix leads us in prayer.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Father, all-powerful, never-living God, we do well always and everywhere to give you thanks, and we thank you for our ability to gather tonight for this contest. We ask you to be with us, watch over us, bless us, protect the players from injury and harm, allow them to play to the best of their ability, and reward them for their efforts tonight. May all that we think, say, and do here tonight give you great honor, glory, and praise. We pray all this in the name of your Son, Jesus, by the power of your Holy Spirit. You are God forever and ever. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Please remain standing as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem as recorded by Shanley High School Band.
Welcome back to North Dakota High School boys soccer action, and we got a game coming at you in just a few minutes. But first, a word from our sponsors.
This broadcast is presented by American Family Insurance, Ken Craft Agency, Bell Bank, Butler Machinery Company, the Fargo Jet Center, First International Bank and Trust, Form Communications, Luther Family Buick GMC, Master Construction, Moore Engineering, Netrix IT, Northern Improvement Company, Off the Wall Advertising, Robert Gibb and Sons, Sanford Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Shields All Sports in Fargo, and TCI Insurance.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to high school soccer action. We have Shanley taking on Grand Forks Central in a battle of EDC foes. I'm Jed Thomas, of course, joined by esteemed Shanley alumni Marcella Hansen. Marcella, we're glad to have you.
Thank you so much, Jed. It's quite the experience to be here.
Well, of course, Marcella, your first game. Now, some of you folks may remember her from last year's girls' soccer games we broadcast, but the game at hand, Shanley versus GFC. Marcella, tell us, what should we expect in today's matchup?
Just from past experiences with the boys soccer team, they've been very strong. These seniors, from their freshman year, they've had great players to look up to. They played with players like Conrad Hager, Danny Bruckweber. They really know their stuff. And just hearing from my little brother, he has great input about this team, and I think they're going to have a good season coming tournament time.
Well said, Marcella. Of course, you are the sister of Miguel Hansen, midfielder for the Deacons. Now, on the GFC side of things, I think one name we have to mention is Jackson Carr, goalkeeper. He was an all-EDC selection last year. He's going to be a force to be reckoned with. The senior with experience. Again, that all-EDC nod. I think he's poised for a great year, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I agree. But if you look at the Shanley side, too, we have those players like Jake Reinholtz, Jake Fritz, all those seniors are going to be key players for this Shanley team. Like I said, they have great experience with just from their freshman year up to their senior year. I think they're going to be a significant part of this team.
That's for sure. Experience is something they do not lack. Of course, last year coming in second place at state, losing in a shootout, just very, very close as they've come in the last few years. But you know what, you're right. You talk to these seniors, you talk to these guys, they know what it feels like to lose in that title game, and that's not a feeling they want back.
No, not at all.
Of course, Shanley will be led by Jake Reinholtz, the senior forward. I mean, this guy just racks up points like it's nobody's business. All around the field, though, you're really hitting the nail on the head with that senior thing because they are just covered in experience. I mean, Hunter Jerolimic, Jake Fritz, Jake Reinholtz, Mike Noah, Jared Fowler in net. This is a team that is really, they're just a force to be reckoned with. I think we're going to have a fun game watching them today. Starting lineups just wrapping up here. You hear that last name, Luke Noah. That's one player to watch out for, the sophomore defenseman. He was a starter last year, comes back. That back end really brings a lot of experience back. I don't think they had any losses at defense, any major ones from last year.
No, not that I know of.
All right, well, we are just seconds away from getting this one underway. It is a warm one out there, folks. These guys are going to be in for a long night. There is a nice breeze, although it's a little more than a breeze. The wind is whipping, and that could really have some impact on the way these balls go. We've seen wind play a huge role. And, you know, Marcella, how important is wind in soccer?
Wind is very important. Just with corner kicks and free kicks, and even with the goalie. Like you said, this GFC goalie is an all-EC goalie, but the goalie can never fight with the wind. The wind can control the ball, and it's hard. It's hard to determine where the ball is going to land and how far it is. So it'll be interesting to see.
Very unpredictable. Makes everything. All right, folks, just seconds away now. The crowd is into it. We are excited. The teams are excited. It is the first game of conference play for both squads. And we are just waiting for that opening whistle. Both teams getting set, final stretching in, getting in position. And we are underway from Cichy Stadium. Right there was Brandon Kuntz volleying the ball around. He'll be a key member of this GFC squad. Right now the Knights just trying to set up their offense, but immediately running interference. Matt Russell. That ball goes sailing out of bounds. Russell retrieves the ball. You can see Reinholtz jarring a little bit with some of these GFC players. The throw-in, some hesitation, and now that one's sent away, but immediately intercepted. Great play early from the Knights. Battle along the far edge, won by Shanley. Ball played back and safe. Looking to set up now are the Deacons. That's Fritz motioning his team down. Loading up, sends the ball downfield. That one goes sailing forward and over the head of Anderson. Anderson looking to make a play on it, but went too far and grabbed by Carr. Carr now loading up, sends it downfield, crossing the 50 and over the head of his forward. Fritz playing it back into center field. A scrum for the ball. Trying to get that one is Odegaard. He does not win the battle, but now comes up with it. Good passing early by the Deacons. Russell on the centering pass. Nobody there for Shanley, though. Johnson able to get that one forward. Lafferty, though, can't get to it. Fritz now playing it back to Russell. Deacons trying to crack midfield and get some offense going. Russell's ball knocked away. Strong D from the Knights. Russell reloading and trying again. Gets that one through. Now giving chase. Russell, can he get to it? Thrown off the ball. Strong defense there and a good box out by the Knight defense. Jackson Carr now looking to get rid of this one. Big boot downfield, does not go as far as he wanted, though. Bush sends it straight up into the air. The play on that one, Kanta can't get to it. Now in midfield, Kuntz fighting with Noah. Kuntz trying to get back to it. He cannot. Bush is there. Bush playing it up for Anderson, intercepted by the defense. Kuntz again trying to get through midfield. He is denied. And finally a clear down into the Deacon end. It's Noah trying to get there in time. He cannot get it away from the GFC offense, but a great recovery from Luke Noah, giving to his brother Mike Noah. Now this one, played over to Jerolimic. Jerolimic back to Noah. Noah to Mike Noah. That ball off the foot of Mike Noah and over to Matt Russell. Russell trying to gain possession. That one sent forward by Soto. Deacons trying to settle things down. This ball is like a bar of soap early, just slipping all around the field. Fritz going to power forward, taking it himself, weaving through GFC over to Noah and up to Mike Noah. Mike Noah looking for TJ Anderson. That one, though, not on the money. It's Russell who comes up with it for the Deacons. Gets that one by Kanta. Now giving chase is Odegaard. Odegaard on the far side, centering it on goal. Reinholdt's there, but it's taken by Carr. A strong showing from Carr early on. Carr now giving his team a breather, and he's just going to heave that one downfield. Over the head of Noah to Lafferty. Lafferty gives it back to Kuntz. Kuntz now has that one off to his teammate. Noah applying pressure, couldn't get there. Fritz comes up with it, intercepting the pass intended for Lafferty. Odegaard couldn't get it under control, and now Lafferty trying to get it upfield. Bush goes down hard, some contact there, and they're going to get Lafferty. Jake Fritz to send this one downfield. Just a short little pass over to Russell. Russell giving it back to his defender. Russell with it, centering to his forwards. Shanley now trying to set up TJ Anderson, going nowhere. Strong D from GFC. Fritz retreats to recover the ball, sending it upfield. Bush cannot get there. Odegaard does. Bush now over to Russell. Russell hesitates, sends it upfield off the foot of Bush. Right there is GFC. It's Kraft making the play, and then that one headed forward and out of bounds. Reinholdt's getting the throw, and he tosses it in quick. Anderson is right there for Shanley. Anderson, fancy moves, gets it away to Russell. Russell over to Bush. Bush upfield. Anderson with it. Anderson weaving through defenders. TJ Anderson almost made it through, but that one was picked off and then cleared by Lucas Kanta. Deacons with a strong showing on offense here. Trying, though, to get a good, clean shot on goal. They haven't had too many. That play blown dead, though, looked to be out of bounds. GFC really needs to get some offense of their own going, wouldn't you say, Marcella?
Yeah, I agree. As of now, the Deacons are really outpossessing this GFC team.
Well, possession is the name of the game for Shanley. They love to just keep passing that ball all around and wearing out the opposing team. Mike Noah in there fighting for Shanley, but it's Luke Noah who comes up with it. Odegaard couldn't get it under control. GFC checking it downfield. Fighting along the side is Lafferty. Soto with it. Gets it up to Lafferty. A breakout opportunity for GFC. Trying to make something happen quick. It's Lafferty on the far side. Centering pass broken up by Luke Noah. Ball bouncing upfield. It's Russell, and they're fighting for it. Ball tipped ahead by a GFC player to TJ Anderson. Anderson goes down, but Reinholtz has it. Jake Reinholtz now in traffic, trying to get through. Shot on goal, scores! Jake Reinholtz, and the celebration at the end. How about that?
And there we have it, Jake Reinholtz, everybody.
Jake Reinholtz, just such a difference maker. It was a good job by Anderson, though, getting possession in midfield, and then Reinholtz just doing his stuff. Take a look at this replay here. It's Reinholtz 1-on-3, just surrounded, but it does not matter. Beautiful shot. Lafferty and Kuntz will take this one out for GFC. Lafferty now sends it back to his defenseman. Up in the midfield, but sent right back. Kraft up to his winger. Ball rolling along the edge and out of bounds. Osoto could not get there in time. Throw in now for the Deacons. Hesitation. And now to Anderson. That one goes over his head. GFC trying to get control. Reinholtz could not take it away. But now a great ball from Noah. Anderson giving chase. Anderson gets it past the goaltender. An opportunity. TJ Anderson cannot get there. Strong defensive showing from GFC. Great job not cracking under pressure. That could have been really dangerous for the Knights. Odegaard now. Playing it forward. Noah, great block. Anderson takes it, but a whistle blows the play dead.
Your Shanley Deacons score comes at the 6th minute, assisted by number 6.
Big boot downfield from the Grand Forks defenseman. Goes right to Bush. Bush trying to find it. Ends up in the feet of Odegaard. Russell now, working against Osoto, 7-on-7. Gets it back to Bush. Bush playing it up to Anderson, knocked away. Russell going to reset now, looking for a man to give it to. Giving it off to his defenseman. Played back up to Russell. Russell hesitates, makes a nice move, looking for someone to give it off to. It's Noah. Mike Noah, giving it off to a winger. It's Anderson, who sends it back to his defenseman. That ball played back to Russell. Deacons taking their time. Odegaard in midfield, trying to settle it down, having trouble, though, able to get it back under control. Fritz with it now. Fritz up to Noah. Noah back to Fritz. Deacons taking a while here. It's worked for them before, although that pass just about stolen. Jerolimic now. Great through ball to Odegaard. Odegaard up to Reinholtz. Reinholtz circles back and gives to Jerolimic. Jerolimic's pass broken up, but then sent right back to Odegaard by Noah. Anderson to Odegaard. Opportunity. Shot. Cannot get it away in time. Oh, what a recovery. It just wasn't quite on target. A tough angle shot, but the Deacons aren't done. Luke Noah showing his offensive chops, but then thrown off the ball. GFC in crisis mode. Great job getting it away, though. They are doing a good job. When it seems like they're in trouble, they've been able to get it away. Going right back to work now are the Deacons. GFC just trying to clear. Bush's header immediately met by Anderson. Anderson trying to give it off to Russell. That ball taken away by Osoto. Osoto can't get it past Bush. Bush, good defense there by Max Bush as he comes up with the ball, but then it's intercepted by Grand Forks defenseman. Odegaard plays it forward. Anderson with it. Anderson shot on goal. Goes just wide right. Clock reads 31 minutes left in the first half.
Looks like this one is picking up, Jed. It might be pretty tough for GFC to get some action here on the offensive side.
Well, you know, they're just having a lot of trouble getting it past midfield. Deacons are in control right now. I mean, we know the Knights have the potential. It's just about tapping into it right now. On the far side, Anderson with it. Struggling to get it under control. Going to have to give it back off to Russell. Russell looking for a man. Centers to Noah. Noah with it now. In midfield, Noah's ball for Reinholtz. Just a little too much on it. Retrieved by Carr. Carr bringing this one in. taking his time, wants to give his team a breather. They have been working really hard out there. They have let one goal in, although they have just really done a great job when it seems like Shanley might get another. Since that one goal, they have tightened up. Ball from the goalkeeper falls right by Noah. He's able to get back to it. Anderson with it now. Nifty little pass. Jerolimic tries to get to it. Stops. Lets the ball roll, and now it's Reinholtz with it. Reinholtz to Odegaard. Odegaard gives back to Reinholtz. Reinholtz has that ball knocked away. Noah in there fighting for it. Great job getting it back over to his teammate. Jerolimic's header winds up with Odegaard. Anderson in there fighting. That ball rolls its way towards midfield. GFC looking for the clear. Fritz is there to keep it in the zone. Noah gives off to Odegaard. Gives to Jerolimic. Jerolimic back over to Odegaard. Noah with it through the legs of a defender. Odegaard over to Reinholtz. Reinholtz with a bomb on goal and a save from Jackson Carr.
What a shot from Reinholtz, wow.
Jake Reinholtz just really able to find any shot, no matter where he is on the field. He seems to be able to get it off and get it on goal. Russell's centering pass, met with no Deacons there. Looking for the breakout, GFC, great job by Kuntz. That stalled out, though. A battle for the ball. Looks like it's won by Russell. Russell to Reinholtz, to Anderson, back to Reinholtz. Defenders on him, can't get the shot through. Too many bodies there for the Knights. An attempted clear goes right into the wind and rolls back. Luke Noah fighting for it. Cannot get to it in time. Johnson was able to get it to his man. Looking for the bust out. And some contact there. Fritz really in there fighting for it. The throw downfield. It's Reller, and Noah getting into it with Lafferty. Lafferty now gets it back, centers, but a whistle blows it dead. Getting more physical, and there was another opportunity for GFC. That's their first good one, real good one of the game. Ball goes way downfield. There, though, is Westering for GFC. Reinholtz has it for Shanley, though, trying to use that speed to get the corner. Met with limited success, though. Knights trying to clear. It's Lafferty back there. Lafferty for Grand Forks, looking for a man. It's taken by Jerolimic. Anderson with a great opportunity, catching up to the ball. Gonna have to slow down and reset. Happy to have possession, though. Centering pass knocked away. Good defense there. Great clear from Landon Kraft. Shanley realizing Grand Forks, they got their first good opportunity of the game. Shanley, though, putting the foot right back on the gas, showing them who's in charge. Corner kick here now for the Deacons. Ball coming in, knocked away by the goalkeeper. Whistle, though.
Pretty good kick by Max Bush, I believe.
I believe it was Bush. He did have a great kick right in the center of the net, but Jackson Carr right there using his big frame to knock it away.
Yeah, this kick might be a little tough for Carr, just with the wind and all.
Right, Carr is going right into the wind, and I mean, considering how strong the wind is today, I've been impressed with his ability to get it so far downfield. Grand Forks, though, will be happy when the Havs switch up at halftime. They'll really be nice to have the wind at their backs. Odegaard has his pass intercepted. Opportunistic play there by Asoto. That ball cleared downfield now by Reller, and it looks like it's just going to roll out of bounds. It'll be Johnny Dietz on the throw-in. Dietz throws it downfield. Indeed, it was. Reinholtz almost had the opportunity to get by the defender. But more strong defense from the Knights. Bend, don't break. That's their mentality. Russell. Ball went to Bush. Bush had trouble staying with it.
Good settle by TJ Anderson. Wow.
Anderson now working his stuff. That ball sails just wide left. Deacons taking some shots from far out, although they are very well placed.
You know, we talk about Jake Reinholtz here, but we can't count out TJ Anderson. He has had some good shots on goal here, and he is a key player for for this Deacon team, I think.
Indeed he is. Anderson has been very good for the Deacons for a while and is only a junior. Had a real strong sophomore season, looking to take it a step further this year. Bush now sending that one up. Deacons trying to get through traffic. They're going to retreat and reset. Noah over to Fritz. Back to Noah. Fritz and Noah just volleying back and forth, and now over to Jerolimic. Jerolimic back to Noah. That ball played up now to Larson. Larson couldn't stay with it. Bush tangled up trying to get to that one. Good defensive effort by Max Bush. Odegaard sends that one back to Dietz. Dietz over to Russell. Russell now on the far side. Gives off to Reinholtz. Reinholtz blowing past defenders, trying to find someone. Gives it off to Anderson. Great pass back to Reinholtz. Now over to Jerolimic. Jerolimic shot. Centering shot just sails past the net. Good opportunity, though, created by the Deacons, and a heck of a no-looker there from Anderson. Just a little tap of the foot gives it off back to Reinholtz.
Yeah, very good connection between Anderson and Reinholtz.
Really good team chemistry overall from the Deacons today. The boot from Carr. It's a low one. Batchelor is there. Batchelor's ball chased down by Canta, but it goes out of bounds. On the throw-in, it will be Dietz. Dietz throws it in. It's a short one, right to Anderson. Anderson with it. Looking for a man to give it off to Odegaard. Odegaard's pass just a little too far in front of his teammates. Carr once again really getting a workout here. Fowler, meanwhile, has not had too much action on net, although sometimes that can be a bad thing. Don't want to get too frozen up in net there. Central looking to test the goalkeeper. Defense, though, too strong from the Deacons here. See if they can get it back. Noah, his pass intended for Jerolimic, rolls out of bounds. Reller has it. Looking for someone to throw it to. That ball chased down by Fritz. Centered back to midfield. Great job by Fritz. Reinholtz is right there. Hager with it. A nifty move from Jack Hager. Hager now attacking on the far side. Sends it downfield, but blocked by a GFC defender. Hager centers to Odegaard. Good clear by Reller. Lafferty with it. Knocked away by Fritz. Chasing that ball down, but not getting there is Carlson. It's Dietz for Shanley instead. Good job by Lafferty trying to poke it away from Bush. Lafferty has been a thorn in the side of the Deacons all over the pitch today. Slipping there was Larson, able to get back to it, though. Gives off to Noah, letting things reset. Noah's ball headed away. Noah gets back to his own rebound, though. Nice little pass off to Odegaard. It's Larson now with it. Larson looking for a man. Sends it down the line and just out of reach of TJ Anderson. 21-29 left in the first half. 21 minutes. Central will get the throw in here. It's Michael Reller, the senior midfielder, who will be tossing it in.
Substitution for your number 19, Davidson McLean.
Ball thrown downfield by Reller. It's a long one. Fritz able to get to it. Man, he's done a great job of chasing those balls down and clearing them. Ball popped up into midfield. Noah able to head it away, and Jerolimic gets to it, keeping it out of reach of the GFC forward. Noah to Larson to Jerolimic. Jerolimic going to give off to Fritz.
These Deacons are doing a really good job about switching the ball and connecting well, and not just booting the ball up, which is really, I think, a part of their huge success on the offense right now.
It's Bush with it now. Bush makes a man fall. Bush now giving it off to Hager on the side. Hager trying to get the edge. Boxed out, though. Central doing a better job of keeping the pressure off their goal. Carr now looking to send it downfield. Carr on the boot, keeps it low, but it goes straight to Reinholtz. Dangerous play coming up now. Reinholtz, well, he didn't make it in the net, but he connected on the field goal. That's something he's also quite good at as the kicker for the Shanley football team.
Substitution for your Deacons. Number 11, Mike Noah.
Mike Noah checks back in for the Deacons. Meanwhile, Carr going to give this one the boot. High ball goes off the head of Larson. A little too much contact made there, though. It's Carlson who they pick up. Fritz now gets to send it away for Shanley. Fritz now giving that one the boot just past Reinholtz. A good save by Carr. Carr now heaving it downfield, trying to find a man, headed back forward by Bush. Noah with a great pass. That one, though, intercepted by Reller. High ball chased down. Noah lets it bounce into the stands.
What a boot by Fritz. Wow, he's good at those. And I honestly was scared. I thought that goalie wasn't able to get the ball.
Indeed, Fritz has a very powerful leg, and he likes to show it off. It comes in handy quite a bit for Shanley. That ball, a piece of it taken by Reinholtz. Anderson lets it go off his foot over to Reinholtz. Jake Reinholtz chasing it down, trying to get past Kraft. Still giving chase, centered. Anderson gets to it. Great job keeping it by Anderson. Shanley trying to set up now. TJ Anderson sends one on goal. What a bullet from TJ Anderson.
What
My
a shot
goodness.
from TJ, wow.
Just pinpoint accuracy right over the head of Jackson Carr. Are you kidding me?
Like I said, you can't count out TJ Anderson. He will show up with those shots like that. He will put them on net. He's got a hard kick.
Take a look at this replay. From about the 15-yard line, just a beautiful ball, beautiful arch, peaking at the perfect time. Central had been looking like they were really finding their feet, getting their offense going a bit more, being stronger on D, but they find themselves down 2-0 now. That goal coming right around the 18-minute mark. Fritz, his ball, broken up by Reller, but then sent forward by Noah. That one just rolls into the arms of Carr. Carr sends it downfield, headed up by Dietz. Larson gives chase, fighting with Carlson. Farnsworth in there, but it's Carlson who has it. He gives off to Reller. Reller centers. Knights in trouble. Good job getting it out, though, by Batchelor. On the side, it's Farnsworth. Great feet to keep it in, but then broken up by Bush. Anderson with it. Lets Dietz take it. Dietz now coming into center field. Reinholtz with a little no-looker. That one bumped around. Trying to get to it is Bush, but he makes too much contact with the GFC player. All right, now, Knights getting set, trying to make a strong push on offense. Ball checked downfield, trying to keep it in bounds here. Grand Forks looking to take advantage of this opportunity. In there fighting for it was Noah. Now it's Larson with a slide and sends it downfield. Right there, though, is Westering. Westering doesn't want to spoil the opportunity, but it's intercepted by Reinholtz. Reinholtz tangled up with Westering. Anderson goes to the ground. A scrum in the central zone. Reinholtz able to get it off to Dietz. Dietz has to backtrack. Gives back to Reinholtz. Reinholtz now falls back, looking to give it off to Bush, but it's intercepted. That ball going to go right out of bounds. Central unable to take advantage of the opportunity.
Physicality seems to be picking up here right now.
That it does. As this game goes on, these two teams just getting more and more physical. Checking in now for the Deacons, Mr. Miguel Hansen, also a Shanley TV commentator and brother of Marcella. Hansen now on the throw-in. Looking for Reinholtz. Reinholtz battling with Smith there. Ball taken by GFC. Way downfield on that kick. Fritz gives chase. Fritz sends it high into the air. Off the foot of Noah. Hager on the side, sending it upfield. That one off of a GFC defender, but Reinholtz takes possession. Jake Reinholtz with a dart, but the save by Jackson Carr. I am joined now by Tabby Kelsch, another Shanley girls soccer standout. Tabby, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
Thank you to Marcella for her great work. Always happy to have a Shanley alumni back. Back to the game, though, now. Larson tripped up, trying to get to that one, and a whistle blown. Fritz sending it downfield, right into center field. Smith breaks it up. Larson is there, though. Anderson with it now, hesitates. He is dangerous, trying to find someone to give it off to. Got 3 defenders on him. Just checks it off to the sideline. Hager is there now. Hager trying to get the edge. Impressive speed from Jack Hager. Centering shot. Swallowed up by Jackson Carr. Central can't get anywhere, though. Luke Noah sends it right back to the goalkeeper. Strong legs from this Deacon defense. They're just so good at putting it right back into the opponent's side of the field, although they definitely are aided by the strong wind today. Lafferty in there battling. Lafferty with a nice pass, although it's intercepted by Choi. Ball rolling downfield and out of reach of Batchelor. Choi throwing in. Right to Hager. Hager gets it under control, gives it off to Noah. Noah, good ball back to Hager. Looking for Reinholtz. A whiff on that kick. Watch out. Reinholtz can't get to it, though. And the Knights are going to let that one roll out of bounds. 13:45 left on the clock here in the first half. It's a 2-0 lead for the Deacons. Looks like we've got a corner kick coming up. It'll be TJ Anderson taking it for the Deacons. Ball given off to Dietz. Dietz centering. Larson trying to get to it. Broken up by GFC. Larson almost got back to it, but now a good clear from the Knights. Ball rolls downfield. Fritz able to get it off to Choi. Choi up the far side. Hager falls down going for it. Ball now bouncing in midfield. Anyone's ball. Noah able to get it off to Hansen. Hansen pokes it through 2 defenders. Noah now. Off to Hager. Hager. Great pass inside to Reinholtz. Reinholtz trying to settle it down, but it's poked away. Knights now trying to get on the offensive. However, Reinholtz is right there to take it back. He is going all the way up and down the field. Hansen checks it off to Dietz. Dietz inside to Reinholtz. Stutter step. Giving it off to Noah. Noah centering for the other Noah. Reinholtz shot! Scores off the crossbar! Jake Reinholtz with his 2nd of the night. What a laser from Reinholtz, Tabby, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, that was a great shot.
See if we can get a look at the replay. Just take a look here. Reinholtz knowing exactly where to put it. A nice bounce off the crossbar helps as well. And it is a 3-0 lead for the Deacons with 12:32 left in the first half. Knights left looking for answers now. Jackson Carr, all EDC goalie, has been shaken. He has been doing his best, though. GFC right now needs to find a way to get it out of their zone and start generating opportunities on the offensive side of things. Lafferty has it now. Watch out, that ball almost taken away by Odegaard. Odegaard does indeed come up with it, gets it off to Dietz, and now Anderson has it. Anderson over to Hansen. Hansen up the near sideline. In there battling for it is Dietz. Dietz weaving through traffic and then cleared by Reller. Larson, though, able to get back to it for the Deacons. Trying to get to Odegaard. Odegaard against Reller. A bit of a size differential there, and you can see it as Reller wins that battle. Anderson looking for Hager. Hager did a great job keeping it in. And they're going to say it went off of a Knight. The effort is worth it from Jack Hager. Hager with a fancy throw in there, centered on goal, although it is knocked away. Strong D from GFC. Now Asoto on the far side. Asoto trying to get past Larson, using that speed. A couple of moves, has to turn around, and then he gives it off. Going through midfield, the Knights trying to generate an opportunity. Asoto runs by the ball, and now Choi has it. Diego Choi. Up the far side, Hager is not there, however, intercepted by the Knights. Larson chips it forward to Reinholtz. Reinholtz is just going to leave it for Dietz. Dietz now taking his time up midfield. That one broken up. Good D from Smith. Lafferty with it, trying to get past Noah. Dietz is there, but the ball finds its way forward. Giving chase now is Johnson. That one sent away by Fritz. Noah over to Hansen. Hansen gives back to Fritz. Fritz, taking his time, gives up to Hansen. Through traffic, over to Larson. To Dietz. Dietz, back to Larson. Charging into the offensive zone now. Ball given up to Anderson. Anderson settling it down, looking for someone to give it off to. Circles around that ball, looking for Choi. Asoto is there, though, and it's Choi against Asoto. Asoto goes down. Not going to get a whistle. Choi ends up back with the ball. Hager now gives to Noah. Noah looking for Choi. Asoto there once again. This time it's Choi who falls down. Asoto not going to get far as Noah comes up. Although GFC going to hang on to this one. Opportunity now for the Knights. It's Johnson versus Hansen. Physical play up there. Johnson able to come away with it. Letting things settle down now. And it looks like we got a whistle. A little too much contact made there by Shanley. This is a big opportunity for GFC. That ball, though, just going to split the uprights and goes too high. Can see on the clock, 9:35 remains in the first half. It's a 3-0 lead for the Deacons.
Number 11, Mike Noah. Number 12, Max Bush. And number 7, Matthew Russell.
Noah, Bush, and Russell check back in. Deacons looking to make another push here at the end of the first half. Right now, we are seeing why Shanley is really the team to beat in the EDC, just so complete. Anderson able to pop that one over the head of the defender, although it goes too far and into the hands of Carr. Carr now, giving this one the boot. Good ball into the wind. Goes off the legs of Choi. Bush is there, however. Bush with a nice diagonal pass over to Dietz. Dietz inside to Reinholtz. Reinholtz circles back, looking for a man to give it off to. Good move around Smith. Reinholtz now charging forward, gives the ball off to Russell. Russell's ball, however, is off target and out of bounds.
Welcome back on the pitch, number 5, Marty Odegaard.
Odegaard checking back in for the Deacons. We will have 2 Odegaards out there now, Wasi and Nadi. Jackson Carr, big kick, that one over the head of Bush. Carlson coming up with it. Carlson, though, out-muscled by Bush. Too much contact made there, though. Central with another opportunity here late in the half. It'll be Reller to send it downfield. Reller on the kick. That one high and headed up in the air by Fritz, who's in good position. Odegaard cannot connect with it, however. Ball checked back down. Noah able to pop it away. Reinholtz trying to keep it in play. Great job by Jake Reinholtz. Odegaard gives chase, but right there is Reller. That ball popped high up into the air by the Knights. Noah with the header. Off to Odegaard. Odegaard. Great job getting it over to Russell. Russell looking for Noah. Goes past him over to Odegaard and over to Bush now. Dietz. Nifty little pass over to Reinholtz. His header centers it. Dietz with an opportunity. Defense is too strong from GFC, though. They get a body in there to break it up. 6:50 left in the first half. Looks like we will get another corner kick opportunity here for the Deacons. Kick right on goal, popped up into the air and into the net. Oh my goodness! Off the hands of Jackson Carr, Max Bush with the goal. Bush had been taking those corner kicks, and that time he is just deadly accurate. Take a look at this replay. Ball perfect height. Carr just about makes the save, but it goes off his fingertips and into the net.
Yeah, that was a great ball.
All right, now 6:30 left in the first half. 4-0 lead for Shanley. GFC looking for answers right now. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, you will see our Twitter handle at Shanley TV. Don't forget to follow us on social media to receive updates on upcoming games. See what we'll be covering soon. On Friday, don't forget to check out the Shanley-St. Mary's game, one of the best rivalries in high school sports. Friday, August 26th at 7 p.m. The Catholic Classic going down on Cichy, in Cichy Stadium. GFC looking to mount an offensive rush. To no avail, however, as the Deacons are right there, playing a great possession game. It's Odegaard. Over to Odegaard. That ball intended for Jerolimic is knocked away. Good defense there. Circling back, though, it's Nadi Odegaard. Over to Noah. Back to Odegaard. Now over to Bush. Bush, his ball, finds its way to Noah. Good pass there. Jerolimic settles it down. Gives to Reinholtz. Reinholtz. Nifty moves there. That one broken up, though. Good D. Just like that, though, Noah able to reclaim it, but then sends it out of bounds.
From the corner, number 12, Matt Bush.
Bush centering pass to Russell. Russell shot on goal just wide right. Carr now sends it downfield again. A very good kick when you factor in this wind, although it has died down some. Choi gives it off to Russell. Ball finds its way into midfield and then check back down. Hansen right there for Shanley. Hansen up to Noah. Noah circles back looking for a man. He's got Odegaard, although it goes just over his foot. Smith now with it for GFC. Gets it up to Asoto. Choi wins that battle. However, it is Lafferty who comes up with it. Lafferty now with two Deacons on him, able to get through. Good job there. Asoto going to send it back to his midfielder, looking to reset. It's Kraft taking it for the Knights. Kraft's ball finds its way to Reller, but then is taken away by Odegaard. Reinholtz has it, settles it down, gives it off to Jerolimic. Jerolimic's ball off the head of a GFC defender over to Reinholtz. Watch out, Reinholtz. Beautiful pass to Odegaard. Odegaard over to Odegaard. Noah now has to go back to that one. Gives it to Jerolimic. Bush now, fresh off his goal. Sends it over to Russell. Russell inside. Noah has that ball go right off his face. He did not see that one coming. Looks to be in good shape, though. Just under 4 minutes remains now in the first half. It'd be huge for Central if they could get one goal here before the buzzer sounds. It's the goalie Carr on the kick. Carr's ball missed by Bush on the header. Johnson was able to get to it. Carlson now sending it up now. Asoto gets around the defender. Asoto, his shot right into the arms of Jared Fowler. It's going to take more than that to get past Jared Fowler. Jerolimic with it. Over to Bush. Bush's ball to Reinholtz. Reinholtz, spin move, gets around the man from GFC. Reinholtz now in center field, waiting for his offense to catch up to him. Noah has it now. Noah's ball, though, goes just wide. He had a GFC player coming right for him. And Central's looking a little sharper at the end of the half, getting that offensive opportunity and now really chasing the ball down. It's a corner kick for Shanley now. Ball sent right on goal. Carr this time swallows it up. Carr now looking to take advantage of this opportunity. Throws it downfield. Asoto is there. Asoto lets things settle down. Tries to get that one through. It is broken up, though, by the Deacon defense. Smith trying to settle it down. Got to watch out. Reinholtz comes flying in. Able to get the ball over. Kanta now on the far side. Kanta up to Carlson. Lafferty with it now. Got Odegaard on him. Deacon defense holding strong. Reller sending it forward to Johnson. Johnson gives that one off over to Stanich. Stanich to Lafferty. Noah sends him to the ground. Whistle there. Too much contact. Lafferty now on the kick. Getting set. And the ball's away over the heads of his teammates. Ball headed back into the hands of GFC, although just to be knocked away by a Shanley defender. Reinholtz pops that one forward. Odegaard has it now. Waiting for his teammates to catch up. He circles back and takes stock of the situation. Jerolimic grabs it on the near side. Jerolimic moving horizontally, looking for someone, gets it off to Noah. Noah, his ball, finds Russell. Russell working his way through. Odegaard pops it up. Noah trying to get back to it. Under a minute left in the first half. One last push from Shanley here. Russell pops his ball way up into the sky, and it's grabbed by Carr. 35 seconds left. One last shot for GFC to do something. Asoto gets the ball upfield. Hansen is right there, though, for Shanley. Johnson now with it. Johnson has that broken up by Bush. It's Johnson and Bush going after it. Johnson wins the battle. Johnson gets it through the legs of Bush before he goes down. And a whistle blows the play dead. Time ticking down, though, in the first half. Just over 10 seconds now. Going to have to go quick. The kick right into the feet of Bush. Gonna get back after it is Stanich. 5 seconds left. Stanich trying to do something. Broken up and sent back down by Choi. And that will do it for the first half. After the first 35 minutes of play, Shanley leads GFC 4-0. And Tabby, tell us, what does Grand Forks have to do in the second half to get back into this one?
Well, I think that they just need to cover our midfield a little better. They're really spread out in the mid, and we're definitely defeating them there.
Definitely GFC just going to have to win some more battles at midfield, generate some more opportunities. 4-0 lead for Shanley, but stay tuned, folks. We got a good half of soccer coming your way. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to North Dakota Boys High School Soccer action. We got Shanley taking on Grand Forks Central right now. It is a 4-0 lead for the Deacons. But Tabby, what should we expect in this second half?
I think Grand Forks really wants to come back into this game, but we'll see what happens.
Right. Now, of course, all EDC goaltender Jackson Carr has been tested early with goals coming from Jake Reinholtz, Max Bush, and TJ Anderson. So this defense is really going to have to stiffen up to try to give him some help because he has looked good. It's just been a lot of shots on goal. Just about ready to get back underway. The Knights do have the advantage of having the wind at their backs in this half. That should help. All right, it'll be Odegaard and Reinholtz taking it out at midfield. And we're underway as Odegaard takes it and sends it back to TJ Anderson. Anderson now gives it off to Dietz on the near side. Dietz centering and switching field as Fritz gives off to Noah. Noah sends that ball up on the far sideline, and it's played over to Mike Noah. Mike Noah centering. It's Anderson there for the Deeks. Anderson now, a great pass over to Russell. Russell now hesitates, gives back to Anderson. That ball intercepted and knocked away by the Knights. Bush now gives off back to Dietz. Dietz sends that ball over to Russell. Russell centering. Bush could not get that to anyone, and it's cleared by the GFCD. Giving chase now is Fritz. Fritz gets possession, works his way around Carlson. Fritz just going to let this one roll to Fowler. Fowler clears, just about blocked by the Knights. Lafferty with it. Lafferty, his shot goes just wide. Lafferty, though, that one was close. Impressive shot. Fowler did not see a lot of action in the first half. Really was only tested towards the end of the first, but right there at the beginning of the second, you saw him come under a little bit of fire. Noah now giving off to Bush. Bush with a great little pass over to Anderson, although it's intercepted. Asoto with it. Asoto steps back, looks for someone. It's poked away by Noah. Bush in there fighting for it. Bush versus Asoto. Bush wins that battle, gets it up to Anderson. Anderson now on the near sideline, gets it through the legs of Reller. With it now is Odegaard. Odegaard gives off back to Bush. Bush settles it down, gives to Dietz. Dietz back up to Bush. Lets that one bounce over to Russell. Russell trying to get through the defender from Grand Forks. He cannot. Fritz, though, going to give it a shot, trying to clear. Noah in there, tangled up, trying to get this ball back for Shanley. It is Johnson, though, who has it for the Knights. Johnson looking for Reller. That ball tried to get poked around by Russell. It is eventually won by the Deacons as Anderson comes up with it. Anderson centers to Reinholtz. Reinholtz in a foot race. He catches up to it. Reinholtz now sending it out there on the far side. No one there for the Deeks, though. And cleared by the GFC defense, although it looks like that could be a corner kick.
Definitely
Tabby?
a corner kick.
All right, well, big opportunity for the Deacons now. Max Bush had his only goal of the game on a corner kick. It was a beauty. We'll see who takes it, though, for the Deacons. It looks like it...
TJ Anderson.
Yeah, looks like that one was just rolled in, all right. Well, Anderson now working his way in. Anderson through the legs of a midfielder, gets it over to Russell, switching field. Russell shot that one, saved by Carr. Rebound opportunity just over. Are you kidding me? Wow. Odegaard with a beautiful opportunity. That one, though, somehow made its way over the crossbar, but under the crossbar of the goalpost, so I suppose impressive in that sense. Ball sent way downfield by Carr, headed up by Noah. Reller has that one intercepted by Odegaard. Odegaard gives off to Russell. Reinholtz in there. Reinholtz looking for a hat trick tonight. A great slide, though. Sends that one away. It was Kraft on the slide. Quick throw in from Russell, though. Goes right back to Reinholtz. Reinholtz battling for it in the air. He can't come up with it. Anderson has Lafferty go by him, but then Odegaard stops that ball. Then a shot from Anderson goes dangerously close. Clock reading 36 minutes now. Carr sending it downfield. That one drops at about the 50. Now falling back towards into the Deacons zone. Fritz on the near sideline clears it up. Anderson with it for Shanley. Anderson taking his time, weaving through defenders, gets it over to Odegaard and to Noah. Noah with a great through ball that just went past Anderson and is swallowed up by Carr. GFC started off the half looking a little sharper, but they're finding themselves back where they were in the first. Booming kick by Carr. Bush plays it over to Russell. Russell back to Bush. Soto coming up behind him. Ooh! Bush goes down hard. And this has been a battle to watch all day. Soto versus Bush. And a whistle. My, oh my. Quite the contact there. And this one was getting physical towards the end of the first. Refs, though, looking to settle things down. They don't want this one to get too out of hand. Fritz, that ball sailing towards the net. Opportunity. Carr just throws his hand up there and bats it away. Great save. GFC trying to get it out of trouble. Breaking it out on the far side. Lafferty able to get past Noah. And Lafferty cannot catch up to it. Noah chases that one down. And he's going to throw in now on the far side. Reinhold's right there for Shanley. Stops it and circles back. Reinhold's now. Gets it up to Noah. Sitting back. Shot on goal. Whoa! That one bounces on top of the crossbar. Then off the crossbar of the goalpost. My goodness. Deacons now have struck there twice in the first few minutes of the second half. That was Jerolimic on the far side. Carr's ball falls at the shield. Battling for it is Noah. He does come up with it, able to get it away from Kuntz. With it now, Anderson. Anderson showing off some nifty moves. Great pass over to Odegaard. Noah with it, trying to get it up to Anderson. Battle for the ball, Westering and Anderson. Anderson wins it and now wheels around. Throws it up to Noah. Noah able to get past the attacker. Shanley setting up now. Jerolimic with it, some nice moves, but then it is taken away by the Knight defense. Knights trying to get something going on offense. Lafferty has been doing a great job. Been a honey badger all around on that field, poking away at the ball. Just unable to get it past the 50. Soto looking to change that. Has it on the near side and then bounced off the ball by Russell. Again, that physicality coming into play. It'll be Carlson, it looks like, kicking that one, or maybe not. He just throws that one back. Chippy game out here. Again, though, refs are doing a good job keeping it in check. Kraft's ball immediately goes to Bush. Bush's header bounces right back to him, though, able to settle it down and get it to Reinholz. Reinholz gives it off to Russell. Russell sprinting forward, using that speed, looking for someone to give it off to. Loses his edge, but was able to get it off to Odegaard. Kraft versus Odegaard. Kraft wins that one and sends it away. Luke Noah, though, right there, bounces over the head of Mike Noah. Noah brothers in there fighting for it. It's GFC, though, who comes away with possession. Soto giving chase, trying to get the edge around Fritz. It goes out of bounds. Fritz not happy there. Looked like there was some contact. Could see the jersey pull.
Looks like we're getting a yellow card here.
It looks that way indeed. Again, just very physical play here, and I think that's a result of GFC trying to get back in this one down big, just trying to do it any way they can, and you know, when you're in there battling for the ball, oftentimes just get tangled up with other players, and that looks like what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Fritz will send this one downfield. Farnsworth checks in for Soto. Waiting to get things back underway. And Fritz sends the ball downfield. Reller is there for the Knights, headed up by Bush. Contact made. Dietz gets to the ball, but a whistle turns the ball over to Grand Forks Central.
This is a really good opportunity for them to score.
Indeed it is. They could really use one goal here, perhaps to open the floodgates. It would give them a lot of energy. Lafferty now pokes that one up over the wall of defenders, but Jake Fritz is right there to head it away. Reller grabs the rebound, looks for someone to give it off to. Noah right in there battling for it. Ball centered towards goal. Goes too far left, though. Ball gets tied up in the attempt to clear from Russell. Anderson is there, able to get it through the legs of the GFC attacker. Opportunity now as the Deacons break out. Odegaard, Reinholtz, and Anderson right there. But play blown dead. Good opportunity lost for the Deacons.
Looks like Nadi was offsides.
Well, they are eager to get one in there. They've come very close in the second half. At the 30-minute mark, they have been held scoreless, which is something GFC really set out to do in the second half. Although they got to keep it that way for the next 30. Odegaard getting right back to work. Charging down midfield, circles back. Gives off to Reinholtz. Reinholtz now trying to get the edge. He will. Reinholtz charging towards goal. Ball pops up. Oh, and it's in the net. What a funny play. How about that? And I think that was Mike Noah who got the last foot on that one. We'll take a look at the replay.
That was a great ball by Reinholtz.
It really was. Great job getting around the corner. And, well, you can see right there the confusion. And that was Mike Noah who's just able to get his foot in there. And GFC very, very fed up with that one, just disappointed in themselves. It was a fluky goal that they want back. GFC going back to work now in a 5-0 hole. That ball just going to go out of bounds, and Knights look gassed here. They could really use something to energize them. Dietz's throw in goes to Bush. Bush's ball finds Anderson. Anderson, great job getting it over to Larson. Larson gives it off on the far side to Jeralimic, it looks like. That ball centered on goal. Reinholtz was there, but the defense was able to get it away. Ball whiffed by Kraft. And now it's just going to go out of bounds off Bush. Farnsworth to throw in. Trying to get it to Lafferty. Lafferty attempts to keep it in, but it goes out of bounds. Bush got that one up to Anderson. Anderson centering that one goes just past the referee and out of bounds. Knights get the throw in here. Ball drops to Lafferty. Batchelor on the far side. Has Larson on him. Steps back, looks for a man. Ball pops right backwards, though, and goes out of bounds. It'll remain Knight ball. Westering on the throw-in. Heaves that one, looking for anyone. Drops around the 20. Down, though, goes Kuntz. Good opportunity now for GFC. Ball deep in Deacon territory. Gonna get a kick. Lafferty on the kick. Pops that one up on towards goal. Fowler there. Collision with the goaltender. And that play is dead. Fowler got wrapped up in there with GFC forwards and some of his own defenders and ended up taking a bit of a hit there.
Great ball, though.
It was indeed. Lafferty has really been a huge difference maker for the Knights all over the field, playing a great two-way game. Just looking for that first goal, though. Ball sails downfield. Odegaard in there fighting for it. Unable to come up with it, but a good effort. Odegaard, though, does get back to it. Steals it from Westering. Larson has it. Centers to Anderson. Anderson pokes it around. Wheels forward, and now with an opportunity. Anderson gives it off to Reinholtz. Reinholtz has that one stripped, but he gets back to it. Jake Reinholtz with some great moves. Bush has it. Bush Sends it over to Russell. Russell takes his time, gives back to Bush. Bush just going to give this one a shot himself. Takes an odd curve, and it goes out of bounds. Good job by Bush, though, being opportunistic with his shots.
Yeah, he was wide open.
And it looks like this is another corner kick for the Deacons. Am I correct?
Yep.
Well, Max Bush going to take this one, of course. This is how he got his goal today. We know he is quite capable when it comes to corner kicks. Some substitutions made quick here by both teams at the 26-minute mark.
And now in for your Deacons, number 18, Miguel Hansen. Number 14, Joe Mickelson. And my own, number 3, Jack Hager.
Hager, Mickelson, and Hansen check in for the Deacons. Meanwhile, Bush on the kick. Falls right in front of the net, but it's headed away by the GFC defense. Larson trying to get the rebound. Hager just pops it back to his defense. Fritz has it now, looking to set up. Gives over to Hansen. Hansen to Hager. Hager on the far side. Good ball on towards the net. Carr is just going to grab it, though. Carr sending it upfield on the far side. Larson in there battling for it. Can't get it. Trying to get past Anderson is Batchelor there, but Noah is right there to pop it back. Deacons going back to work, although that one is stripped from Anderson. Carlson has it at midfield. Carlson able to get past Larson. Moving downfield, a good opportunity for the Knights. Taking their time to set up. Noah, though, there. Noah was right there, though, and really ran some interference. Ball knocked away by Hansen. Lafferty, though, in there fighting for it. Lafferty trying to get something done. Deacon defense looking strong right now. Hager in there battling, and it goes out of bounds. 25 minutes remain in the game. Some more substitutions here for both teams. Grand Forks in one of their better opportunities of tonight. Looks like Farnsworth to throw in. Farnsworth throws that one right into Canta. Farnsworth gets back to it, centers on towards goal. Jared Fowler makes the save. Fowler, quick throw to Mickelson. Mickelson charging forward, gets tied up. Ball rolls out of bounds off of Central.
Looks like it's a free kick.
Good opportunity for the Deeks there. Noah with it now. Gives it up to Larson. Larson circles back, looking for someone to give it off to. Noah comes right back up to get it. Mickelson has it on the far side now. In there battling, and it goes out of bounds. Once again, Deacon ball.
And now on the pitch for your Deacons, number 1, Wasi Odegaard.
Wasi Odegaard checks back in. And Noah throws in to Odegaard. Ball poked away by the Knights, and a whistle blows that play dead. Fritz will take this one. Deacons maintain a 5-0 lead in the second half. Fritz gives a short one off to Odegaard. Odegaard over to Hansen. Hansen going to have to retreat, though. Pressure coming from Farnsworth. Fowler's there, though, to be the safety valve. Fowler pops the ball up around midfield. In there to try to get the header was Larson. He went down, though. Odegaard sends it over to Hager. Hager able to get it around. Anderson retreats and takes it. He gives off to Fritz. Fritz up to Anderson. Hansen has it now. Hager with it on the near side. Hager, a good centering pass. Odegaard, though, couldn't get his leg up. He does use his speed to get back to it, though. Naughty Odegaard pushing it forward. Larson giving chase, and Carr slides to make the save. Carr heaves it downfield. Noah right there. Great play by Luke Noah. Shot then goes off the hands of Carr. Very dangerous play there. I don't think anyone was expecting the defenseman to come charging up like that, and a high kick from Carr. My goodness. I don't think anyone wanted to head that one. Larson pops it forward, but too much contact made.
There's been a lot of calls in this last half.
Really has, and as we said, I think part of that has to do when you start to go down by larger margins, just trying to do anything you can to get back to in it. Ball down towards the Shanley net. Fritz is right there, though, using those powerful legs to just boot it forward. Anderson has it now. Anderson just waits for the defense to run by him. Now looks to set up. A nice little pass there, just off target from Hager. Looks like it was off of Grand Forks, though, so Hager will throw in. Deacons with a good opportunity. Odegaard, though, out-muscled by the defense and loses that one. He will get the throw-in, though. Hager will throw this ball in.
And number 17, Tate Stephan.
Waiting for some substitutions to be made as we approach the 20-minute mark. Play resumes as Hager with another fancy throw in there. Noah gets back to the ball. Good job in on net. Odegaard whiffs on the shot, but Nalermo is right there for the Deacons. A good clear, though, from the Knights ends that offensive possession. Fritz takes it for Shanley. Fritz's ball finds its way to the far side. Deacons go to work there. Ball sent forward. Noah giving chase, as is Odegaard. However, that battle won by Grand Forks. Noah in there fighting for it, and the ball cannot be kept in by McCulley. It will remain in Grand Forks' possession. Under 20 minutes remaining in the game. Jackson Carr
Taking a free kick.
Carr has showed off his powerful leg, and with the wind at his back, we see what he can do. Grand Forks unable to settle that ball down and get something started. Hager giving chase for the Deacons, trying to keep the ball away. Hansen there for Shanley now. Hansen circles back, looking for someone to give it off to. Farnsworth was all over him. Odegaard now through midfield. Finds a defender. It's Choi. Choi gives off to Mickelson. Mickelson's ball for Larson. Goes past him. Larson able to get back to it, though. Mickelson has it on the far edge. Mickelson centering opportunity. Odegaard trying to get it.
Looks like he's offsides.
I believe he was. At this time, we'd like to take a moment to thank the Shanley Athletic Club for their generous donation to make Shanley TV possible. Without the money, time, and effort put in by the Shanley Athletic Club, we would not be able to do what we do, and so we greatly appreciate everything they have done for us. Thank you to the Shanley Athletic Club. Meanwhile, Grand Forks goes back to work. They are desperately trying to get one on the board here. They have, shown the potential to put one in the back of the net, but they just can't. It's just been in bursts. They can't really get it to last. Meanwhile, that ball just rolls into the hands of the goaltender, and a whistle blows the play dead.
We've got another yellow card.
Players continuing to be feisty out there late in this one.
Too much contact.
Fritz will kick this one. Another good opportunity for Shanley. Starting to see some younger guys cycle in for both teams. Both these teams with some very good young talent. I think we'll definitely be seeing both these teams towards the top of the rankings in the near future. Shanley, of course, already in good position for state this year. GFC, though, has a lot of good pieces. Whoa. Quite the play there. Looked like Noah went sailing over the head of the goalkeeper. Deacons wishing Luke Noah was the ball there, but alas, it goes out of bounds. Carr with another big kick. Noah dares to head it. Ball bounces past Odegaard. And they're fighting for it was Batchelor. That battle won by the Deacons, though. Mickelson was fighting for it, trying to keep it in bounds. Does not look like he got to it, or maybe. We'll see what the call is here. And it looks like he'll be Deacon ball. Fritz to kick this one. Fritz with a strong leg. Another good opportunity for Shanley. Ball this time goes right into the legs of a GFC defender, and now the Knights looking to bust out. Farnsworth retreats to pick the ball up. Lafferty trying to get to it. As we said, he has been great for Central so far. Standich gets it off to Lafferty, to Farnsworth. Farnsworth with a nice ball up to Stanich. Fritz, though, with the clear. Jake Fritz, a great defenseman for Shanley. The senior captain has just been doing great things all game. Good job there by Farnsworth, keeping the ball in play. Central in good position right now. Carlson switching the field. Mickelson tried to bust it out. He could not, though. Choi, though, is going to win the foot race here, and looks like he's just going to clear it out of bounds. Approaching the 15-minute mark here at Cichy Stadium, it is a 5-0 lead for Shanley. Don't forget, folks, to join us Friday, August 26th, as Shanley takes on Bismarck St. Mary's in a game for the ages. Shanley and St. Mary's in a bitter rivalry. It's all going down on Shanley TV live at 7 p.m. Should be a fantastic game. The throw-in now from the Knights. Larson fighting for it for the Deacons. Ball popped up off of Choi. Jerolimic cannot get that one to go. Trying to bust it out. Fritz showing off some speed there. Fritz cannot get it around Stanich, though. Jerolimic cannot steal it. Stanich doing some good things, able to get the ball off to Lafferty. It's Carlson in there now. Carlson and Fritz going after it. Nifty moves by Carlson. Lafferty with it. He just couldn't get a clean shot off. Oh, Lafferty, Brendan Lafferty has been all over the pitch tonight, and he just wants that goal. He has really earned it, the way he's worked, but the Deacon defense has been too strong, and even when he has them beat, Jared Fowler is just right there. Hager in possession for the Deacons. Stutter step, looks around, nifty move, trying to keep it in, though. He cannot. On the throw-in, Stanich. That ball knocked away by Odegaard. Larson sends it upfield. Mickelson going after it. Mickelson pops it up. Nice move. Jerolimic in there fighting for it. Able to get it off to Dietz. Dietz in trouble, but he circles back and gets it off to Odegaard. Shanley looking to make a rush, but that ball is too far behind Hager. He has to retreat. Give off to Odegaard. Now the Deacons reset. Odegaard weaving through traffic, gives the ball to Fritz. Fritz gives it off to Mears. Mears up to Hager. Hager on the near side, a nice ball. That one, though, just cannot make it over the head of the GFC defender. McCulley was right there, and the ball goes bouncing into the stands now. Hager now. A nice throw goes over the heads of some GFC defenders, and now Dietz has it. Dietz trying to circle back. Opportunity for Shanley, but that ball is poked away. Good defense here from the Knights. Dietz gives off to Hager. Hager, centering shot, knocked away. Odegaard gives chase, but he just lets it fall to Mears. Mears pops it up, centering shot in front of the net. Won't go. GFC defense too strong. Farnsworth now. Lets things settle down and gives it off up to Lafferty. Lafferty trying to make it past Fritz. Fritz sends that one, though, sailing into the bleachers. It's a good thing we're behind glass up here. And a fresh ball arrives. Lafferty throws it in. Carlson right there. Ball knocked away, though, by Odegaard. Smith centers. GFC has to retreat, though, now. Going back is McCulley, and he just has to give it off to the goalkeeper. Pass from Carr finds its way to Lafferty. Lafferty through midfield, gets it past Choi. Ball being chased down. Kanta trying to get around Choi. He cannot, though. Choi, great job boxing him out and coming up with the ball. Mickelson, long pass looking for Dietz. That one's intercepted. Ball centered at midfield to Smith. Smith gives that one off. Long ball back towards Fritz. See if Carlson can get there. Fowler, though, shows up out of nowhere. Fowler comes streaking in to just grab it. And he pops that one up into the wind, so it falls a little sooner than he would like. Larson gives off to Mickelson. Mickelson again bounces it up into the air, tries to let a teammate get to it, but a whistle turns the ball over to GFC. Don't forget, in the right-hand corner of your screens, you will see the Shanley TV Twitter handle. Remember to follow us on social media to receive updates about upcoming broadcasts. You can follow us at Shanley TV. Fritz heads that one up, I should say. Hager in there fighting for it. Ball sent back upfield. Deacons looking to mount one more attack with 10 minutes on the clock. Dietz, great centering ball, opportunity! Whoa, strong defense here from Central. Ball centered, hoping for another night to get there. It's Hager, though, who comes up with it. Hager's ball, oh my, that was close. Somehow Carr got a hand on it, bounced off the crossbar of the goalposts, and then bounced out.
And on to the pitch for your Deacons, number 11, Mike Noah, number 12, Max Bush, and number 18, Miguel Hansen.
Will be a corner kick for the Deacons. Good opportunity here, 9:30 left in the game. Kick right in front of the net, but headed away by the defense. GFC looking to bust it out. Moving downfield, it's Carlson. Carlson makes contact with Fritz. Fritz, though, unwavered, gets back to the ball, sends it down into Knight territory. Rolling deep in the GFC zone. Mickelson battling for it. Knights maintain possession. Not for long, though. Shanley almost comes up with it, but a good recovery. Just like that, though, Mike Noah in there to break it up. Nobody can get a real hold on this ball. It's Dietz who has it now for the Deacons.
Oh, the ref got in the way.
That ball bouncing off the feet of the referee. Good break for GFC, but just like that, Shanley comes and gets it. Dietz gets that one over to Bush. Bush fighting. Too strong is that GFC midfield. Their midfield has come to life in this later part of the second half, although they really could have used that earlier, that ball going out of bounds.
Fritz lost his shoe.
Well, we said Jake Fritz kicks hard, and if that's not proof enough, I don't know what is.
Yes, he is very good at clearing the ball. He's a great defender.
A true defensive defenseman. Might not see him in the offensive zone too much, but he's just a good safety valve. You can always count on him to be back there to steal the ball and make good clears. Stanich, a nice throw-in, gets past Carlson, and Jake Fritz on the clear. Keeps his shoe this time, although GFC going back to work. Noah able to get that ball over to Nalermo. Noah with it now. Looking for Dietz. It bounces right back to him. Trying to regain possession. Jerolimic going to take it. Jerolimic sits back, gives off over to Bush. Bush's ball makes its way to Choi. Fritz gives it back to Choi. Now on the far side, the Deacons look to mount a rush. Mickelson going after it. He cannot get around. GFC has really closed down that far side of the field. Deacons not getting too much going over there. 7:20 left in today's game. It's a 5-0 lead for the Deacons. Noah with the header. That one headed into the GFC zone, popped up by the defender. Hansen misses on the header. Going after it, though, is Carlson. Contact made. Soto back in the game for GFC. Soto, clear, or centering pass rather, goes past Lafferty, but an opportunity now. It's Canta on the far side, but Canta has his shot off the money and wide right.
Also, Shanley soccer fans, remember that this Thursday, Shanley Deacons will be playing Fargo North at Fargo North, 7 o'clock start. That's this Thursday at 7.
Fowler going to give this one the boot. Fowler's ball, low one, makes its way out to midfield thanks to a little helper header by Mike Noah. Dietz in there fighting for it, gets it off to Jerolimic. Jerolimic maintaining possession, but it's intercepted by Carlson and cleared upfield by Kraft. Excuse me, it's Carlson rather who has it now as he gets a nice pass upfield. Really though, GFC just cannot work its way around the Shanley defense. Now Mickelson trying again on the far side. Dietz cannot corral that ball. Knights looking for a clear. Get it out to midfield, and now they're going to try to mount a rush. Centering pass is just knocked away by Fritz. You could hear that one from all the way in the box. 5:40 remaining.
Now on the pitch for your Knights, number 9, Jace Johnson, and number 12, Brandon Coote.
Jace Johnson back out for GFC. He has had a good game himself, resembling what Lafferty has done, just really been all around the field, going after balls both offensively and defensively. All right, getting the action back underway. The throw-in goes past Noah. It's Lafferty with it. Lafferty trying to get his way past Choi. Choi comes up with it. Ball out of bounds, Choi on the throw-in. That ball skirts along the sideline, manages to stay in bounds. Dietz has it. Dietz working his way through midfield, but that ball is intercepted by Stanich. Stanich gets past Noah. Ball to Smith. Smith up to Lafferty. Lafferty accidentally pops it up off the back of his shoe. But it doesn't matter because it looks like he was offsides. Under 5 minutes remaining now. Fritz has played practically this whole game as he sends that one downfield. Charging forward, Deacons looking to mount another rush, but that GFC defense is too strong. Soto makes it to the ball, able to keep it in, but Mears takes advantage. Mears up to Noah, to Hansen, back to Mears. Mears centers to Jerolimic. Jerolimic can't make his way past the defense. Ball from Dietz cannot make it to Jerolimic. GFC really tightening up now. Noah able to break that one up. Gets back to it. Deacons looking for some offense here. Knights have really, as I said, tightened up. Looking a lot better on D. Shanley, though, still trying to test them. Grand Forks looking for one goal before time expires here. They've got 3:30 left on the clock. Soto chases after it. That ball was too far in front of him. And Mears clears. Soto looking for a call there. Will not get it. Kuntz going to throw it in from the corner. Kuntz, his throw goes right to Soto, out of bounds. And we'll see who has possession.
Looks like it was off of Mears.
So
GFC
will maintain possession, and they're going to get another crack at the net. Under 3 minutes remaining. It'll be Lafferty on the corner kick. I believe this might be the first GFC corner kick of the game. Lafferty's kick. It's a high one, and it bounces a little too far past the net. Jerolimic in there fighting for it, able to clear. Lafferty probably wishing he could have that one back. Had a great game so far, just misjudged where he needed to place the ball. Time winding down here. Deacons still with a 5-0 lead. Grand Forks really shown some improvement as the game has gone on. Ultimately, just haven't been able to make up for those quick goals by the Deacons. but definitely improvement as it has gone on. Battle for the ball. Kraft is in there. Noah comes around the corner meanwhile. Noah with great moves. Centering ball deets Nalermo. But it goes out of bounds. So close for Shanley.
That was like the perfect pass.
It really was, and the Deacons just could not get to it in time. Carr going to send it downfield as the clock reads a minute 30. Carr. His ball goes right to Noah. Noah sends it forward. Smith is there. Smith, good job popping it up over the head of Noah. Kuntz in there fighting for it. It's Johnson, though, who has it. A great slide from Mickelson. It will still be GFC ball, though. Noah wins that battle and sends it right back downfield. GFC, with a minute left, they're going to try to mount one more rush here, but Noah's not going to make it easy as he just sends that ball careening downfield. Knights getting a throw in here. That ball broken right up by Mike Noah. He has really had a good game, especially in the second half. Come on strong. Be a goalie kick now for Carr. Less than 30 seconds remains. Carr on the kick. It's another long one. Noah just heads it right back. Time winding down. Knights trying to mount one more offensive, given that they're all here at the end. Clock reading less than 10 seconds. Maybe one more shot for the Deacons. Noah charges forward, but 3, 2, and 1. The buzzer sounds, and that is it. Your final score from Cichy Stadium, the Shanley Deacons 5, the Grand Forks Central Knights nothing. And, Tabby, tell us, what do you expect for these two teams going on the rest of the year?
I think they're probably going to win the championship.
Oh, bold prediction.
State.
All right. As for GFC?
I think they'll make it to state. They'll do pretty good, probably.
Yeah, GFC, a really solid team here. As we said, though, Shanley just so complete. A lot of good returners. The Knights, though, you got to look out for them. A lot of young talent. I see good things on the horizon for both these teams. End of the day, though, Shanley looking more ready right now. First game of conference play for both these teams. It ends in a 5-0 win for Shanley. Don't forget, folks, on Friday, Bismarck St. Mary's, Shanley Deacons football, all going down live on Shanley TV at 7 p.m. Tune in. I am hyped, and I know you guys are too. Well, your final tonight from Cichy Stadium, the Shanley Deacons 5, the Grand Forks Central Knights, nothing. The proceeding has been a presentation of Shanley TV.